I chose to work here at PACTV because I've always been in filming and photography, and I guess this PACTV has always offered a chance to learn new things about filming and production and editing. I started an internship in college at the Marshall cable station. So there, Jonathan, the station manager there, recommended me to PACTV because they're looking for a government stringer. And so I started doing government meetings, which after the government meetings that led to more productions, like helping out on their live productions, their bigger productions, and one thing led to another, and eventually was able to get a job here, which is awesome. Production assistant does a lot of things, I guess anywhere from helping set up the production to help with the editing. Depends on what the production's asking for. My favorite editing software, I guess there's three. It's hard to pick just one. It'll be from Premiere, Audition, and After Effects because you can link them all together. I've really been getting into audio in particular lately, when I like seeing the effects and how you can clean up the vocals, and depending on the shoot that you go on, like if it's a particularly a windy shoot, you can clean up the wind a little bit. So, obviously during the production process you want clean audio, but you can go back and fix it, which is interesting to me. I really like the Rotary Auctions, I guess because there's a lot of preparation building up to it, in which you have to film the items ahead of time, you have to take pictures of what the Rotary Auction is, so whatever items being auctioned off, you have to prepare in advance, and you kind of learn a lot through pre-production, which is a lot of planning, which I like. My favorite part of PACTV is all the different people and working with them and seeing how they all kind of come together. I guess if there's someone that's more into social media versus where I'm more into the technical side of things. Very interesting to see how that all kind of comes together and how different personalities kind of balance each other out. The most rewarding part to my job is that I get to edit and use cameras, and that's really all I want to do because that's all I think about anyways. The most challenging part of my job, I guess, is just making sure everything lines up properly. With that, I mean, in terms of live productions, there's a lot that goes into that, and there's a lot to the production process that could go wrong. So it's just a matter of trying to be prepared ahead of time and knowing what could potentially go wrong. But when something's going wrong, it's really about not panicking. It's just thinking logically and trying to figure out what that problem is. Outside of work, I would say I do a lot of skateboarding, and I kind of film with skateboarding, so it kind of all connects. I guess that's something people might not know about because I skateboard, maybe, but my plans for the future of PACTV is just to keep growing as an editor and a filmer, and to hopefully just take on more tasks and become better at what I do.